everywhere you look, there's something to look at in this chapel. It's beautiful all the way around. The frescoes on the window, around the windows themselves each tell a story. The teardrop shapes at the top are all part of the creed. You know, it starts with "We believe in one God," which is up there. And you follow all creator of heaven and earth. You know, it comes all the way around the chapel. So it's just beautiful. And every fresco means something, and every window. There's actually unique significance with the windows. If you come out this way, I'll show you two interesting windows. Each one of the windows depicts a scene from the life of Jesus. And if you look at them, well, for instance, we'll look at this window to the right side. You can see Mary and Joseph and Jesus leaving. Mary on the back of the donkey, being exiled out of Galilee. And if you turn over and look at this one, the one on the right side, is Jesus coming back into Galilee on the back of the donkey. So they actually illustrate all of the different parts of the Bible, and the diagonal windows all have connectivity, some sort of significance. They all have a connection. So, and I don't know all of them.
I just wonder if this one was when he was 12 or in the temple, speaking, or he was, still over there. I remember when they.
He was 12 when they took him to the temple, which is the feast that we celebrate today. I think that is.
I picked up on that right away.
Yeah, or it's just indicating that he's the son of the carpenter.
Yeah.
And on this side, he's saying over a table, the Last Supper. So I'm not sure, everything though does have a connection, and we have a book that tells us what all the diagonal connections are, what each window means. It's really, really neat.
The creed was really written for the apostles.
Yes, the original creed was called the Apostles' Creed, and then you have the Nicaean-Constantinopolitan Creed, which is the one you say in Mass on Sundays. So it is, the wording is slightly different, but they do mean the same thing. And the Apostles' Creed is, this baptismal creed. That's what when you are baptized, you're saying that's what you believe. I believe in one God, the Father, the Almighty, the Creator of heaven and earth, and all that is seen and unseen. I believe in Jesus Christ, His only Son. That's all, comes. And actually, I believe in one God, Creator of heaven and earth, Jesus Christ, His only Son. It's neat because those little teardrops follow all the way around with the creed. Yep. I'm sure some are able to do prayer or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't really looked at everything. But in 1976, we added the altar and the tabernacle, giving us a fully functioning chapel. And then on December 15th, 1999, there was a fire that began on the 4th floor of this building.
Was it in this?
Yeah.
I was in this.
Yeah. You were working over on the other one.
I was in the other.
Yeah. But on the fourth floor of this building, there was a fire that was an electrical fire that happened in the middle of the night. Of course, the building was evacuated. The 4th floor was completely destroyed. The 3rd floor had some very heavy fire damage, and all the floors had significant water damage from the fire department putting the fire out. This chapel was pretty much destroyed from the water and smoke damage that happened to it. And there's two stories that have to do with this chapel. The first is that, remember the statue of St. John Vianney that we had over in the chapel? Well, he used to be up where the Blessed Mother is. In that, again, praying, being the patron saint of priests, and this is really the house of formation for priests. Where the college building is the house of formation for seminarians. It gets you, in the swing of things and how to do things. This is where you come to be formed as a priest. So he was up there in the nook, and he fell out during the fire. And he was standing upright at the
Upright, right? That's what you do.
Yeah, standing upright on the foot of the lectern there, and the fire stopped right where he was. And And now even on top of that, he was an excellent preacher. So it's kind of funny they ended up on the lectern. They have pictures of them standing upright on the lectern where the fire damage stopped.
So he took one whole complete turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that is one piece. Yeah, and so, then they put Mary up there, because they named Mary being the mother of God, also the mother of St. Mary.
What year was that when the fire?
December 15th, 1999.
Was that the year I was right?
Yep.
I was trying to say.
Yeah. So it was after you retired, just shortly after. So yeah, and of course, now we have more fire suppression systems installed, fire alarms. There's a huge story about the guy that got out of there in the middle of the night. Nobody died, nobody was injured, no one was safe. They didn't have fire alarms even. So now every room has at least one smoke detector and fire alarms and everything.
Well, they should have had it non-funny.
Yeah, they weren't required when it was built, and you don't have to come up to code unless you
And have
remodel.
something, and then fire marshal comes around, probably inspects.
Yep, when you do a remodel, they go, you don't have fire alarms, you need to get them. So when we did the construction, we had to install fire alarms. Yep. So, any questions about the chapel? Beautiful, you know that.
Do they still have that chapel in the, they still have that little chapel they have for the employees?
For the St. Rose of Lima?
Yeah.
Yes, they do have it. It is currently being remodeled. Or restored, I mean. They were having a lot of woodwork done in there. We can't go in because you have to wear a vest. So, yeah, we can't go in there right now because they're kind of grinding down the wood and restaining.
What the heck is doing in that?
Everything they're doing everywhere else. They're just trying to keep it up there, get it back to where it was there. Yeah. Yeah, if that part's closed, we would have done that before lunch if it wasn't closed, because it's right behind the St. Rose.
I figured it was here. All right, so hopefully you go with it.
So on your 80th birthday, maybe we can bring you back.
Hmm.
80th birthday.
We'll come back before then.
That's 4 years away.
Well, 4 years, what's 4 years? You were here about 3 years ago, so 80th, we'll try to remember that we're still here.
Wait a minute, I'm 76 in July.
Oh, by the way, Vi is going to be happy birthday on Thursday. February the 4th is her birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, well.
Was there one other thing you said there was? I thought you said maybe there was two things. One about the fire.
And then going back to the cafeteria to get your batteries.
Oh no, I thought in here there was not another reference to anything.
Oh yes, the artwork was repainted after the fire. And of course, because it was all damaged. And so it's all hand repainted to match what was originally in here. And it was done by the same artist that is actually doing the painting in the dining room now. And him and several other graduates from the Columbus College of Art and Design all came up and spent months and months and months repainting everything. And as you can see, over the last 10 years, it's held up quite well.
Oh, it's wonderful.
He does quality work. So if you Mural Works is the name of his company. If you ever need any painting done, make sure you give him a call. I always give him a plug because it's such a good job. So that's really it for the tour.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we sure want to thank you.